Yeah, we need to be in both. Everybody that's lobby host / spotter needs to be in both. And remember, J Money, you and Tommy will. So J Money's got yellow and blue. Tommy's got green and yellow and red. Tommy is blue and green. Yeah, and then Shorty, you can spot in all 4. We'll have room. We'll set it on 25 car lobby. To be honest with you, you all can spot. It's not gonna hurt anything. We've got the room for you. Yeah, we've. Tommy 15T. But you don't have to add him. He's in the party. So if you send an invite to party, which you'll have to, then everybody will get it. And then every single person in this party can jump in. It's not going to be a problem. But now, spotters, remember that unless you're in the correct lobby's chat, when you call out rough driving, they won't hear you. So you got to make sure each heat you're in the proper chat. It's starting to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. We are. Yeah. Everybody got their audio set to off except for McCready, because we are live now. Make sure your audio is off, everybody but McCready. It's at Jacobs County. Test. You are gonna be red. Wangles is hosting red. Yeah. Let me make sure. No, Cookies, you're green. You're green. Freezing is yellow. Yeah, Freezing's yellow. Cookies is green. Wangles is red, and Crayola is blue. In the Discord in general. Alright guys, real quick, before we start the drivers meeting, if you don't care, go share the stream.
Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I think it's on my Facebook. It's also in the World of Outlaws group pages. So you could jump in any one of them and share. I'm going to reshare it right now, so. I'm sharing it on mine right now. It's going to be 10. Yep. 10% qualifying, yep. 40% heats, correct.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire.
Freezing's running yellow. Alright, guys. It is shared on my personal page, the stream, so go give it a share. We'll start the drivers meet in a couple minutes.
She found the piece to the puzzle that was missing. A picture with a filter. Now she's hoping and she's wishing that talking leads to touching, and touching leads to kissing. Mama
It's in general on the Discord chat.
but she wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen.
I just reposted.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. He had a temper. The boy was on a mission, but teacher didn't teach him. He made up for inambition. When pushing came to shove and put the keys in the ignition. Mama told him she was trouble, but the boy he wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen. Wouldn't listen.
Hey J Money, can you mute yourself on the Xbox party? Alright guys. Yeah, I'll mute myself and we'll go ahead and get started.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it
If he, alright, if he misses lineup, then he'll just have to start. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. Yep. You want to kick off the drivers meeting, Steven? Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Ready? We're gonna start. Everybody needs their mic so we don't get a full shit of that.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire.
Michelle, I'm gonna be helping.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire.
J Money, I really want to thank Clayton, the radio announcer, Mr. Stewart. Those guys are always sponsors and lobbyists tonight, just along with myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go hand it over to Clayton.
Alright guys, so first things first, I want to thank everybody for coming. Regardless of how this goes tonight, I hope to see you, all of you, in the St. Patty's Day race next month. Right now, we're at about 50 some odd people, 56 or something like that, paid up for that race. I'm pretty confident that we're going to end up somewhere around the 100-person mark. Got several sponsors, so I assume that I'm going to go out on a limb and say that payouts are probably going to increase for that one, just like they did for the last one. This is our second big event we've hosted, and we hope to have several more. We got some in the works right now. Tonight, the way it's going to work, I've posted qualifying groups. They are color-coded, so you should already by now know what color that you're in. Also, you should have by now added DLF and Cookies, Freezing Motorsports, VCG Wangles, and Crayola Kid 10 on Xbox. If you haven't done that, please do that as we speak. We'll make make things go a little smoother. We're streaming on Twitch. If you don't care, give us a share, follow, subscribe. For all you guys out there, the subscriptions, we use those to pay the guys that put these events together. So, unlike most events where they take a percentage of your entry fees, we don't do that. We put all the money back into the pot. I'm an affiliate on Twitch, so I can make money off the subscriptions and ads. So for every subscription that you guys put out, we do get a percentage of that, and that gets distributed among the guys that help facilitate these things. So if you don't care, subscribe tonight. Tonight, we got 4 lobbies that'll be running simultaneously to get this thing done in a reasonable amount of time. The goal is 2 to 3 hours maximum to run the entire show. I think we can do it pretty easily. There's green lobby that's going to be hosted by DLF and Cookies. Yellow lobby is going to be hosted by Freeze and Motorsports. Red lobby is going to be hosted by D2G Wangles. And the blue lobby will be hosted by Crayola Kid 10. You guys should be receiving invites from them now. That's for your qualifying group. We're not going to wait around on anybody, so if you're running behind or you're not paying attention and you miss your invite, good chance you won't get to qualify. We're only going to take at most 48 guys from qualifying on the heat, so if you're in the slower group, and you're not in the top 48, which I don't think there's any, as you can see, probably don't have 48 guys in here right now. But if guys join in late and they out-qualify you and you're from 49th on back, you won't make the main. Or you won't make the heats, I apologize. You're not going to be done after qualifying. The reason being, we want to run 4 12-car heats at most, just to help smooth things out and keep the show rolling smooth. Qualifying, it's going to be 10%, that's 4 laps. I suggest when you go out into qualifying, you get yourself plenty of room and put down 4 smooth laps, because qualifying is pretty important in these events. Heats will be 40%, cautions on, expert settings, damage will be off. The B main will be 80%. The heat, 4 guys are going to transfer. Top 4 from each 2 will go on. The B main, the top 2 will go on. That'll give us a 20-car field. The A main tonight, given that we're in for the A main in time, and it's not 11 o'clock at night, we're going to run a 200% A main. If we're 4 hours in and still have this deal run, we're going to run a 100% A main. And at that point, I'll be pulling my hair out. So, but with that being said, like I said, top 4 from the B, top 3 from the B. Top 3 guys tonight will get increased pay for the race next month. For those of you that, almost everybody should know about the race next month, maybe a few of the viewers won't. For the race next month, we're paying out hopefully $3,000 to $4,000 in payouts total. 21 cars, there'll be several different sponsorships that are putting money in for this and that. So if you're not signed up, get signed up. It's going to be a cool event and something fun to be a part of. Anybody got any questions before we fire into this deal?
Yeah, so you're talking about each group, correct?
Yes.
But there's a couple different groups that are the same color, so are they like second color or second? That same color or second?
Yeah, so the way it's going to work, when we dismiss from here, you're going to back out. You're going to go to the voice channel for the lobby that your color is. So if you're green, you'll go to the green lobby. And at that point, your host will be lining you up. The green lobby host is DLF and Cookies. He'll be in there lining you guys up, and you'll line up and run accordingly. But what we're doing is we're running 10-car groups. So the way I've got that split, each block is 10 cars. That gives you guys room to space out and qualify and run good laps. I don't want to crowd them any more than that. So if you're in the second green group, say group 6, whatever, you won't run right away, but you need to be in the lobby listening because your time will come and you don't want to miss your invite, okay?
Are there any cautions in heat races?
Cautions will be on all night except for qualifying.
Any manual caution?
No manual cautions, and also rough driving. So to go ahead and address this, with this being a free race, I think you will see people a little more aggressive than normal. Guys, we will have spotters for every race. Could be anywhere from 3 to 6 spotters per race. If you hear someone call your name out in Discord and say that's a warning, you get one freebie. You get one warning. The second warning, we want you to back out. If you don't back out, you'll be on a suspension. You won't be able to run the Paddy's Day race or the next big race that I host. The last race, we saw 3 or 4 guys get a suspension. They won't be with us for the St. Paddy's Day race. We don't need that, so let's just not. Just be courteous with the guys around you. You know, let's make this thing fun and competitive, and we can do better than the beating and banging. So
who's running the St. Paddy's? Any of y'all?
Almost everyone.
So if something was to come up, are y'all doing refunds or no? Just wondering.
We do not do refunds, and the reason being because when your money's sent in, it's guaranteed to the purse. And so if you back out, then I have to replace that, whatever. So. Yep. Alright guys, everybody good? Squared away? Alright, so at this point you can now dismiss and go to your correct color-coded lobby. If you're in Group 1, your group will be the first one out. Group 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order. So go ahead and jump in your lobby and listen for the lineup. You 10% qualifying, yep.
Was that too late, Clayton?
Yes. Yeah, and my lobby hosts, I need everyone to stay in the lobby after qualifying. Make sure you make that clear. And I need lobby hosts to get me photos of qualifying times. Host in general. Yeah. Don't start without the streamers.
Can I tag the back of somewhere, Clayton, or?
Okay.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here at Jacobs County in North Carolina. Jacobs County, North Carolina. A 1/3 half-mile track here. A very fun track. Why we're here. A lot of fun, a lot of high bank racing here, what everybody loves to see. It's the Hell on Wheels League. Again, it's the St. Patrick's Day prelim. A lot of drivers lining up right now for qualifying. Lots of great drivers here ready to showcase their talents. Group 1 for qualifying, getting ready to rock and roll right now. Crayola Kid 10, Friesen Motorsports, Cassidy, Playboy Mac, WFG Aurora 8925, Dax, Just a Parts Guy 91, JMFN 14, Colby 96, and G-Dog, all set to line up here in group number 1. Jacobs County, one of everybody's fun tracks to go to. We go to these a lot in our regular lobbies. High bank track, it's fast. I think we'll probably see somebody in qualifying jump into that 11-9 elusive bracket that everybody so chases. You're fast if you're a 12-0 guy, but you're really fast as you can break down into that 11-9 bracket. So I think with some of the guys we have lined up for our qualifying tonight, we will see somebody in them. Friesen Motorsports here in this first group of qualifying, somebody that I look to see jump into that 11-9 bracket. Just 4 laps in qualifying, so it will take a lot for somebody to jump in. You know, you got to get around the track pretty good here in 4 laps. So at 11-9, if you can get around 11-9, you may be one of the top qualifiers here. Clayton here, going to bring you into the booth here, kind of discuss what you think you're going to see this evening.
Yeah, so, you know, this evening, I think you're going to see a little bit different type of aggression than what you typically would see in the Heartbreaker. I know typically in money races, the concern is that people are going to be driving pretty hard, but what you typically see, I feel like, is the guys that have money on the line tend to be a little more conservative, whereas this type of setting here, I think you're going to see a lot more guys who are more amateur to the game. So do suspect that we're going to see a little more contact than typical. But all in all, I think we're set for a good show tonight. There's some big heavy hitters in this one, and Jacobs County can definitely put on a show showing two prominent groups. So very interested to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, Jacobs County, a very fun track, as I said, to race. You've got two lines. There's a lot of us that run the top, and there's plenty of us that run the bottom. So it's something that I know in our practice lobbies we've gone through and just thrown mega sliders and crisscross, and we're sure to be in for a good one here for the St. Patrick's Day prelim. Again, it's really making us look forward to the big event here next month. While we're at it here, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, of course, on Twitch, Clayton0416. Go ahead and share. Give us a share, definitely, for sure, and subscribe. Clayton0416. It's what we go live on every time here that you see us here. This is the Hell on Wheels League. Jacobs County, getting word. Sounds like we were almost ready to rock and roll with group number one. Group number one, again, we do have Crayola Kid 10, Friesen Motorsports, Acid Playboy Mac, WFG Aurora 8925, Dax, Just Apart, Sky 91, JMFN 14, Kobe 96, and G-Dog. Lots of great racers already here in group number one. Lots of heavy hitters. Again, like we said, ladies and gentlemen, just 4 laps in qualifying. So these guys, like Clayton said in the driver's meeting, these guys really need to make a good effort to spread out, because just 4 laps around this short little track, it's not going to take long to go ahead and get that knocked out. Clayton, do you think we're going to see somebody run into that 11-9 bracket just in qualifying?
You know, I do believe that we will see an 11-9. I don't think we're going to see very many of them, but with the field of cars we got, I think it's very possible we may see, maybe 1 or 2 tonight. Be interested to see where it's run, if it's on the top, the bottom, or maybe even a swing lap on both. But I do think there is a possibility we could see an 11-9 for sure in qualifying.
I definitely think we'll see a lot of the 12 O's. That's kind of like the infamous at Charlotte, the infamous lap there too. Can't wait to see what we've got going on here. It looks like we're almost there to get us into qualifying group number 1.
Yes, sir.
Group 2 is everybody that I have to have, so
Stuff them in the last one. Stuff them all in the last. No, I'm saying run group 2, but I'm saying your extras, stuff them wherever you can. Just fit them in.
Got a few extra guys trying to get in and run some laps with us here tonight with the Hell on Wheels League. Again, those of you joining us here live on Twitch, Clayton0416. Share the stream, subscribe to the channel. All along as we're just kind of getting started here, kind of with our group and blowing these big events up. That's kind of our goal. That's what we want to do, and we just want to have some fun. Is I think what we all want to do. Again, we're live here in Jacobs County, here in North Carolina. High bank track. That is, we're ready to see some great slide jobs. Two-lane track. Just like Charlotte, it's a 2-lane track. We got a lot of guys that will probably run the high side. Like Clayton said, we're going to have some newer guys that you probably haven't seen yet. We'll see some different driving styles tonight, but we are sure in for a good show. Last couple of lineups going here.
Yep.
Yep, we're going to be going off right now. Hey.
Alright, so it looks like we're about ready to go live. Party invite should be coming any moment, and we should be tuning into the track for qualifying group number 1. Looking at about a minute of runtime here, folks, and then we should be on the track. McCready, a lot of big names in this first group. Who do you expect is going to be the stunner here in the first one?
You know, I think a lot of it depends on how spread out everybody can get. You know, Crayola Kid's a fast guy. Friesen Motorsports, of course, we know is fast. Don't count out just a parts guy. Don't count him out at all. But I mean, lots of stacked heavy hitters here in group number 1, which is, you know, starting us out with something to definitely see.
For sure, and for those of you watching at home, McCready hit on it, but I want to go ahead and emphasize that as a group, we don't take entry fees for these events. These events, all of the entry fees are pocketed back into the payout. So for the guys that host these events and do such a great job for our group and for the racing community, the way that we cover them is through subscriptions through our Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, hit us with some subscriptions. Give us a shout out, share, all of that. Thanks, guys. We ready to join? All right, we'll go live on the track, guys.
Group number 1 hitting the track here at Jacobs County Speedway. 4 laps of the distance here for Crayola Kid, Friesen Motorsports, has to be Playboy Mac, WFG Aurora, Dax, Just a Parts Guy 91, JMFN 14, Colby 96, and G-Dog. Hitting the green flag now in qualifying group number 1. Again, cars can hit the reset button. Cars can hit the reset button and really spread themselves out. This is going to be a quick bang, bang, bang. Get around here in qualifying group number 1. A lot of guys running up on that top line. Anywhere they can make that track work. 12, usually about 12 seconds, 12-1, 12-2 is about the average time here. Wow, this looks like to be the final lap. And checkered flag will wave again very quickly here on all qualifying groups tonight. Just 4 laps. 4 laps of distance and see who we can get to be on that top line and fast guy for the evening. Friesen Motorsports, Crayola Kid 10, 6029, Dax, Just a Parts Guy 91, JMFN 14. Lots of great racers here in group number 1. As we get back to the end of the lobby here, we'll be able to see who rolls in with a quick time. Whoever starts it here is going to be the one everybody's really chasing after here. And quick time. Dax with a 12.027, 12027. These follow along by Friesen Motorsports with a 12.110. These followed by Acid 6029 with a 12135, followed by JMF in 14 with a 12.142. Crayola Kid with a 12.178. Dax really getting it started there with a 12.027, so a great first lap here as we're getting into that. So we'll look on here to group number 2 now. Group 2.
Sorry guys, can I go to start line? Do we just wait for like
Yep.
to come out?
Group 2 looks to be Frosting, Layla, K-Dog, Savage 97, Hydra Club, Stab Collector, Mensing 02, Stormbreaker, Hackbarth 147, SCX 07 here in Group 2. A couple of normal names that we see. Stormbreaker, we saw him with a Stormbreaker, and Dab Collector. We start the Heartbreaker 80. Of course, Hackbarth 147 runs with us all the time.
Let us know, Cookies.
Get ready to roll group number 2 out onto the track.
Yeah, you can.
Group 2 hitting the track now. 4 laps the distance. 12:027 the lap time to beat. Clayton, as we wait to hit the track here, what's your kind of thoughts here after that group number 1? A lot of guys kind of moving around the racetrack trying to find a fast groove.
Yeah, it looked really good. Cookies, we ready? Yeah, it looked really good. You know, there was a lot of fast times there. Docs with a 12:027. That guy really put out a good lap there. So, good one for him. He's on the pole right now. I think that could be beat, but not going to be beaten very easily. So, good lap for him. I was surprised we didn't see more 12-0s there, but I'm sure we'll find them before the race is over.
Absolutely. Getting rolling now here. Green flag, 4 laps the distance. Collector 167 got a great new paint scheme going for him. Mincing 02. Big Money 211 race card dude 312. Kyle Mania 10K, Bico Racing product. KXR 23 on the track as well. K1 Race Gear White Bear Monster Games Contact Gaskets number 15. And the checkered flag has waved here. Flag is waving here on group number 2 already. Again, just 4 laps the distance.
Stay in the lobby, stay in the lobby. We'll get back to the loading screen here and see who is going to be the one to see if they can rattle that 12:027 time. Okay.
And group number 2, fast qualifier. It goes to Iomania 10 with a 12:042. He's followed by Big Money 11 with a 12:083. He's followed by Dab Collector 167 with a 12:084, just barely being edged by Big Money T11. Dab Collector followed by Race Car Dude 3612. He runs a 12:100, followed by Bad. It's 12111. The guy out of group number 2, Kyle Mania 10 with a 12:042. He'll set second right now, the second fastest qualifying time here at Jacobs County Speedway. Again, the Ellen Will Racing League. This is the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. We're live on Twitch, Clayton 0416. Again, follow us, give us a subscribe. We're going to keep bringing you great events. Lining up group number 3 now. P-Dubs done 205, race 4357, D-stroke tree, Jeepin 51X. The Legend 24, Vito 610. Team 0, next trail here, lining up group number 3 now. Group number 3 now. H4DNDN. P-Dubs done 205. Race 4357. P-stroke. Tree Jeepin 51X. The Legend. Vito 610. Team 0. That's the trail. Getting to the staging area now. Getting everybody on the track. Lined up 2 by 2. Again, 4 laps the distance in qualifying.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, just stick him in another one.
Again, St. Patrick's Day prelim, Jacobs County Speedway.
Time to jump in.
Live here, Clayton 0416.
We ready to
On
jump
Twitch.
in, Langles? Can we jump in, Langles?
We're just a few seconds away from hitting the track here. Getting them lined up 2 by 2 again. 4 laps of distance. Chasing a 12:027. That's the lap to beat right now. Courtesy of Docs. Here we are. Going to the track now. Group number 3. Four laps the distance. SH4ND and P-Dubs done 205 race 4357. P-Stroke Dream Jeepin. The Legend 24 Vito 610 Team 0 and X Latrell. Getting ready to take the green flag here.
Now, line up your lobby.
All of your stories and friends, I'm sure I'll see you. Once you get tired of them, go get your own life. You're stealing pieces.
Lots of good looking cars already. P-Dubs with a new paint scheme. Green flag is hit. Everybody kind of spreading out. That's what we really like to see. You can put down the fast time. X Latrell with a great looking number 23 K1 race gear sponsored machine. Done 205, a common guy in our lobby. He's in the 18C Fantech machine. Vito 610XXX. He's in the stock machine that the game makes for you, the K1 race gear number 99. SH4NDN. He's in the Monster Game 69 machine. P-Dubs, the Bickle Racing Products 43. A lot of guys in this lobby seem to prefer the bottom line. And the checkered flag will wave here on qualifying group number 3. SH4ND and P-Dubs done 205 race 4357. P-Stroke Dream Jeepin 51X, the Legend 24 Vito 610. Team 0 X Latrell. We're going to get back to the loading screen here, see who's the fastest out of group number 3. Group number 4 is in the staging area, ready to rock and roll.
I want to give a quick shout out to Just a Parts Guy. Just a Parts Guy gifted some subs. That it helps cover our guys that put on this show. So thanks to him for that.
Big thanks to Just a Parts Guy. They're gifting lots of tier 1 subs there. Again, we are live here on Twitch, Clayton 0416. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe. We're headed back to the screen now. Group number 3, quick time is SH4NDN with a 12074. He's followed by Dunn 205 with a 12. 12122 it looked like. Third place, P-Dubs 43. He's in the 12129, followed by Race 4357 with a 12262. And he's followed out in 5th by X Latrell 23X with a 12267. SH4NDN, he's going to be your fast time out of group number 3 with a 12074. Group 4 getting ready to hit the track now. Extreme Jaguar 58, Mobster Speed Mile, RXG Elite 7, Bong Grip 4207, Dim Stream, Return of the Cami, Easy 3140, Boo Nasty 918, and J Money. Clayton, what do you think so far? I mean, nobody's been able to hit that. The first guy there was able to rattle off. Docs was that 12027. Nobody able to get really close. So, what's your thoughts so far?
So far, this has been a good one, man. It's not what I expected as far as the zeros. You know, the lap times are kind of surprising me. I think the 4 laps is kind of surprising some of these people and hitting them by surprise and making it a little tough for them. But
I agree.
All in all, close times through the field. It's going to be a good event for sure.
Absolutely. I do think that, the 4 laps does throw some people off 4 laps. It's hard to kind of get into a rhythm, as we all know. That's kind of what you got to do to be fast. But nonetheless, if they can get in a good spot for the heat race, I think the heat race is where we're going to be seeing all kinds of racing action here at Jacobs County.
You can.
Again, Group 4 getting ready to hit the track now. Extreme Jaguar. Mobstar 574730. Speed 7 mile. RX GUE 7. Bong Rep 4207. Demonstrate. Demon Sing 24. Return of Cammy. BZ 3140. Boo Nasty 918. And J Money. Just looking ahead here, Clayton, out of group number 4, do you have anybody you're keeping an eye on?
Yeah, group 4, Mobstar, if he made the call, he's a tough one. Yes, sir. No, go ahead and run. We'll stick them in the next one. Whoever's short.
Lined up?
Yeah,
Group 4 again.
Oh no, we are gonna have to run another one. Make another one. We'll go to group 5.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, Group 4 getting ready to go onto the track here at Jacobs County Speedway in Jacobs County, North Carolina. It's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here, the Hell on Wheels Racing League, live on Twitch with Clayton 0416. Again, if you're following along here on Twitch, please give us a follow, give us a subscribe here. Help us grow this thing into something really big. 4 laps of distance here in qualifying. Group number 4 loading in, getting in 2 by 2.
Experiencing just a tad bit of technical difficulties at the moment. We've got a little bit of a lineup issue, but we are working that out, and we should be ready to hit the track within the next minute or two. So we will run a quick ad break. You guys go ahead and subscribe, follow. We appreciate all the support, and thank you guys for watching. We'll be back in just a moment with the race. Yeah. Some, yeah. Let us know. And we're back. Thank you guys for tuning in to the prelim tonight. 3 groups have already run their qualifying, getting ready to run group 4.
Group 4 getting ready to hit the track here at Jacobs County Speedway here in Jacobs County, North Carolina. It's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here live on Twitch with Clayton 0416.
Yep.
Group 4 is going to have Extreme Jaguar, Mobstar, Speed 7 mile, RX GUE 7, Bong Rip 4207, Demon Sing 24, Return of Canny, BZ 3140, Boo Nasty 918, and J Money. Going to hit the track here in group number 4. Again, 4 laps of distance. Qualifying, 4 laps of distance. 12:027 is the goal. Like Clayton said earlier, 4 laps of distance, making it kind of tough for everybody kind of getting into the 12-0s. If you can get into those 12-0s tonight, you might be starting up front. We are hitting the track here with group number 4. Group 5, it looks like it's who's on the track now. Trying to experience, and we've got a few difficulties here. And this one we got Z-Stroke Gross lighting the lamp. So tick 807. G-Dog. Shorty Slides. Bray W178. He's in the MSD iRacing 17B. Lighting the lamp 7. He's got the Box Factory Monster Games 00 machine. Exotic 807 in the black and yellow Monster Games number 44 machine. PSMX Fluffy. Roll around the bottom here. Shorty Slides, a common guy here in our lobbies. He's in the Fox Motorsports number 24. Rolling around the bottom. In 101. Got a custom paint scheme here on his car, looks pretty good. Checkered flag waves here for this group. We'll get back to the loading screen, see who Fab's time is. Again, a 12027 is the time to beat. Doc's putting that down early.
Yeah.
Again, it's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here, live on Twitch at Clayton 0416. Jacobs County Speedway, Jacobs County, North Carolina.
No one back out if you back out. It is a day.
G-Dog. Also in this group, Shorty Slides. And Quick Time is going to go to Exotic 807 with a 12049. Second place, Shorty Slides with a 12067. Lighting the lamp 7 with a 12177. He's going to be in 7th. VSM Fluffy with a 12151. He qualified 5th. I got it. Landed 101 with a 12126. And again, Exotic 807. He's going to be the fast qualifier out of their group with a 12049. Everybody's still chasing that 12027 number. Put up early by Doc.
Do we need to join a different Discord thing now?
Send everybody to general.
Yeah, just go to general, everybody. So yellow is complete, so everybody to general.
General.
All be good to go?
4.
Yeah. Yellow is good to go.
Hey, Friesen, if you can pause them, let's get G-Dog in. He had a lag on the last one.
I only had 2.
Getting another group ready to hit the track
Yeah, he
here to
was the
qualify
tail.
again. 4 laps of
G-Dog
distance here at
FTW
Jacobs County,
Safety
Jacobs
Team.
County Motor Speedway. This is the St. Patrick's Day prelim,
Yeah.
the Hell on Wheels Racing League. We're live on Twitch. It's Clayton 0416. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe here.
Yeah, we can.
Next group 2 hit the track, Extreme Jaguar
We're doing
Monster,
general.
Speed Mile, RXG37, Bong Rip, Team NC, Return of Cammy, BZ, Blue Nasty, and J Money. This group's finally going to hit the track, and we had a little bit of technical difficulty earlier getting them on the track. Instead, we got Group 5 to go before them, so this is technically Group 4 getting ready to hit the track now. Mike, do you think for the fast qualifiers kind of going out early, you know, the guys that are kind of starting up front, looks like it helps them kind of lay down a pretty good lap?
It does. Just one moment. Hey, it was K-Dog. I'm sorry, not G-Dog. K-Dog.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I think getting out front does give them a little bit of a leg up, maybe. You know, they get to kind of get the car felt out in 1 and 2, whereas a lot of people are kind of coasting around. But all in all, impressive to see these guys giving each other room and getting out there and spacing it out and really getting a good go all the way around. So, so far qualifying's been impressive, been fun to watch, and excited to see these heats.
Yeah, I totally agree. It has been good to see everybody kind of spread themselves out, everybody realizing, especially back from the heartbreaker, how important qualifying is to set yourself up in the heat races for a good starting position, which I think is going to be even more important per se here at Jacobs County. It may not be, because I do find Jacobs to be a lot more racier in a sense where I think you can start in the back or further in the back and really gain some track position. In one of our lobbies of the night, I know somebody started all the way back in 8th or 9th and ended up finishing 2nd. So you can really move through the field at this track here. Again, St. Patrick's Day Prelim at the Hell on Wheels Racing League, live on Twitch, Clayton0416. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe here.
Should be good.
Bong Rip 4207, BZ 3140, Extreme Jaguar, Speed Mile, RX GUE7, Nick Pizza 97, J Money, Petro Way 2, Dimension 24. Everybody here getting this rolling. Again, this is group number 4 here on the track for qualifying.
Yep.
And 2x2. Let's see how they spread out in this one. Green flag out here. Extreme Jaguar. Speed Mile.
We'll figure it out. Yep.
Kind of some mixed lines here early on. Another thing to note about Jacobs, as you see,
No, we're good. Go ahead.
it's very easy to get into the wall here. So guys that run that top side, they're really trying to just put that right up on the edge of that berm and stay out of that wall. Jaguar rolling around the bottom. Speed Mile right there as well, trying to roll through the middle of the track. Long Rip, easy. Lots of great drivers in this one, along with J Money. Let's see who has the quick time in this one. For group number 4 goes to Extreme Jack, followed by Bong Rip with a 12085. He ran a 12 to 076. 6. Going to
General.
hit the qualifying track now. You're live on Twitch. Play. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe.
Okay. Oh. Get everybody in general. That's and we'll go through a roll call real quick, McCready, and then we'll sort for the heat races and get everybody.
Here at Jacobs County, kind of what everybody.
I say we
Yes,
set
Lord.
it on fire. Maybe we just don't.
Lined up. Everybody
Anybody.
lined up here for the heat races. Here via this. Heat races will hit the track next. 16 laps the distance. Their entry fee for the big race.
Right there with us. We get the lap times posted and. Okay. Freezing. You got ears? Get Tommy in qualifying. Let's get him 4 laps real quick. He missed qualifying due to spotting. Alright, folks, we had one of our spotters not get into qualifying, so we are going to qualify him real quick. And real quick, we'll send you to an ad. So hang with us. We'll be back in just a moment with the St. Patty's Day Scramble Prelim. And we're back, folks. I want to thank you for tuning in to the St. Patty's Day prelim. If you don't mind, hit that follow button and subscribe. Our subscription points create a little bit of income for the guys that help put on these events. We put a lot of hours into these events, and one thing that we take pride in is not taking the drivers' entry money. All the entry money goes back to the purse along with money that's sponsored to us from great folks out there. So that your subscription points are what pays the guys to help put this thing on. So if you got the chance, hit us with some subscriptions. And once again, just want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Just getting the last little bit of qualifying here figured out. Trying to get heat race lineups as well. Currently, Dax is still your fast qualifier with a 12.027, the time to beat. Getting heat races lined up as well. Again, 16 laps the distance. And we are here at Jacobs County, the high banks of Jacobs County in North Carolina. Good racing here on the horizon. Again, we're live on Twitch. The Hell on Wheels Racing League.
Cookies was a scratch, so somebody's going to have to host his lobby.
This would be a fun.
Alright.
Tommy T, the last to qualify with a 12.273. 12.273. And that is everybody, I believe, tonight. Your fast qualifier is Doc with a 12.027. Now we're going to get everything lined up for the heat races. Again, 16 laps of distance. Here at the high banks of Jacobs County. As we get heat races lined up, again, visit the concession stands, visit the merchandise trailers here for everybody. A lot of great t-shirts, hats, die-cast collectibles, everything available for all your favorite drivers.
Right away.
Honestly, this question is driver info, Senate sheet rules. Yeah, no lineup here. There they are. Hey, John. What's up?
Heat 1 lineup here looks like this. Fast qualifier Docs. He's followed by SH4NDN Bone Rip 4207. Plum Elk.
Yeah.
He's followed by K-Dog, followed by J Money, followed by G-Dog, Easy 3140 and 8. That's the literal 23X and 9. Speed 7 mile and 10. Vito 610. And Layla NLOV is going to round out your 12-man field for heat race number 1 here at the St. Patrick's Day Prelim here at Jacobs County. Again, live on Twitch, Clayton0416. Follow and subscribe. Go ahead and look at heat race lineup number 2, Kyle Mania 10, Extreme Jaguar 58, Race Car Duke, Dunn 205, followed by P-Dubs, JMFN 14 and 6, Light the Lamp in 7th, Cap Real Way in 8th, Just a Parts Guy in 9th,
That's fine.
Mincing
We can
02
take care of
in
it.
10th, Playboy Mac in 11th, Savage 97 and 12th.
Breeze, how our lineup's coming? Top 4. Just sort it down. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel.
Good heat race, 16 laps the distance here. Sure fast qualifier with that 12:027. Pretty fast lap. I don't know when we get to the big St. Patrick's Day race. I am not sure what that fast time is going to be, but just 4 laps of distance in qualifying does make it hard for drivers to spread out, get into a rhythm like they need for a track like this. That 12:027 is the current fast lap. And that's Donks. He's going to be lining up. In Heat 1 on the pole, he's going to be followed by SH4MDN, followed by Bong Rip, Plum Elk, K-Dog, J-Money, G-Dog, BZ3140, Literal 23X, Speed 7 Mile, Vito 610, and Layla NLOV. Going to make up your 12-car starting lineup in heat race number 1 in the St. Patrick's Day Prelim for the Hell on Wheels Racing League. Again, if you're following along here with us on Twitch, we are live. Clayton0416. Give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Help us grow this thing into what we want to do, which is something fun and something big, just to bring something fun back to you guys. Again, we don't take anything out of the entry fees. We put it all back into the racers and let them race for everything. Jacobs County Speedway, Jacobs County, North Carolina, the high banks of Jacobs County. I think we are close to getting heat race, the number 1, started up.
I'm going to go ahead and line up heat number 2. Go ahead and line them up and then back out. Yep.
We've looked at the Heat 2 lineup. We're going to look at Heat 3. It's Exotic 807.
Set that Jaguar.
Big Money T11. Friesen Motorsports in third. Walker 23. Cassidy in fifth. PSM Fluffy, followed by Crayola Kid. Followed by Race 4357. Followed by Tommy. Followed by
Set that race car,
DMC24. WFG Aurora 8925. HY DRF Claps M28 is going to round out that 12-car field in Heat 3. Heat 4 is going to look like this. It's going to be Shorty Slides, followed by Dab Collector 167,
On race car, dude.
followed by RIF TD Bad, and then H101, followed by RXGUE7, SCO7 in 6, followed by Bray W1, W17B in 7th, Mr. Mustachio in 8th, B-Stroke Tree in 9th, Nick Pizza in 10th, Fast Frosty in 11th, followed by Stormbreaker in 12th. That is your lineups for the heat races this evening. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the Hell on Wheels League here at Jacobs County, High Banks of Jacobs County in North Carolina, live on Twitch for the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. If you're following along, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. We are almost ready to put Heat 1 out onto the racetrack.
P-dubs accept. JMS run accept. Four. Light accept. 2.
So take me home and take your
Following along here with the Twitch stream, Bong Rip 4207, starting third in Heat
Real
1.
wave.
He says, man, he needs some luck. Bong Rip, I don't know. Starting in third, top 4 advance to the A. I don't know if you need much luck. Just keep that thing up on the high side and keep that throttle pinned to the floor. Never know what can come your way. Heat 1 almost ready.
You've got me wrapped around your finger. And all these dreams got me
Insane, go ahead. Hey, we'll go ahead and run mine. Because I forgot to make it private. Four. Yeah. I can't change it. All right, so we're gonna run heat 2 first. We had a little change of help on this one. Had somebody have to leave, so we're gonna run heat 2 first, and then we'll go to heat 1. So we're kind of backtracking here.
Heat 2 lineup. Ready to hit the track here right now. It looks like Kyle Mania 10, Extreme Jaguar 58, followed by Race Car Dude, followed by Dunn 205, followed by P-Dubs, GMFN 14, Light in the Lamp 7, Capfrill Way, Just a Parts Guy 91, Minsing 02, Playboy Mac, Savage X 97, ready to hit the track and roll on. Heat number 2 going to go off first here.
You got him real way. All right, and then I'm gonna back out. P-Dub, so you send me an invite. Okay. Let him get in.
We are just seconds away here for action here at Jacobs County Speedway here in Jacobs County, North Carolina. 16 laps the distance here in heat races. Top 4 are going to advance into the A main.
Come on, Playboy. All right, he's in. All right, I'm backing out. Send me an invite.
I got you.
All right, I'm paused and let me know when it's headed to the loading screen.
Let me explain it together real quick.
You headed to loading?
Heat 2 going to the track. Again, we've got Kyle Mania 10, Extreme Jaguar 58, Race Car Dude. Race Car Dude's going to be followed by Dunn 205, followed by P-Dubs, followed by JMFN 14, Light in the Lamp in 7, Captrail Way in 8th, Just a Parts Guy 9th, Mincing 02 and 10th, Playboy Mac in 11th, Savage X 97, going to be the 12th car taking us to green here. 16 laps the distance, top 4 transfer. Out of 4, Kyle Mania 10 gets the green flag, and we are away here. 16 laps. Kyle Mania 10 kind of working the bottom. Making that bottom work really well. Dunn 205, he's on the outside trying to get around him. Dunn right up on his rear bumper there as we roll into 3 there. Dunn kind of taps the wall. Big battle here. Kyle Mania still making that bottom work really well. Dunn trying to find a way to get around him on the outside. The 4 guys up front are kind of running away from everybody here. Again, Conley at 10, making that bottom work really well. We know Dunn has always been notoriously fast on the top just about anywhere he goes. Maybe at 10, really starting to separate himself. Just clicking off lap times there at the bottom. Great racing as kind of battle for fourth in the transfer spot is heating up. Has done 205, trying to get his way back up to the field. Dunn trying to catch him here. Just a few laps left here in heat race number 2 that went off first. Mania 10 really sticking that nose down right in the bottom, trying to run away from Dunn. Right there though.
A tight battle right now for the final transfer spot back there. Looks like T-Dub's pitching it on the bottom. It's kind of hard to tell who's on the top there, but great battle for the final transfer.
Yeah, these 5 cars really kind of separated themselves, especially Kyle Mania 10 and Dunn 205. Dunn 205 trying to reel back in Kyle Mania. Mania 10, the north side, the K1 race gear, north side bar and grill, 10K, making that bottom work.
That'll wrap it up. Stay in the lobby, guys. Everyone stay in the lobby.
And the checkered flag has waved here on the first heat race of the night. Kyle Mania 10 starts on the pole. Leads every lap here. This first heat race that went off. North side bar and grill. K1 race gear. Techno Racing Products 10K. Really fast on that bottom. Like, did you expect to see somebody come out and be fast in the bottom like that in the first heat race?
Excuse me, sorry, McCready. I missed part of that.
Did you expect somebody to kind of come out like they did and dominate on the bottom like Kyle Mania did?
You know, the bottom's fast there, so, but to see a performance like that, I mean, Kyle Mania definitely had it going on there. Didn't miss a beat, never got off the line. You know, Dunn was really working the top, but the thing is, you know, that top is kind of tough to make work, so every once in a while you'd see Dunn snip that wall and Kyle would just pace him out just a hair. So tight battle, but really impressive heat by Kyle Mania. I think he's going to be a tough one in the future.
Absolutely. He's followed by Dunn 205, Extreme Jaguar 58, P-Dubs 43 will be the ones joining him in the heat race this evening.
Go ahead and run it.
Hey Clayton, I got time?
All right, you guys running heat 1 now?
Go to general.
Okay. I'm going to start getting heat 3 staged. So that way it's already ready
Good.
for when heat 4's going.
Oh man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next heat race 2 hit the track. Docs, followed by SH4 and DN, followed by Bong Whip. Plum LK Dog, J Money, G Dog BZ, Literal 23X, and Speed 7 Mile are going to take us to the green flag here in the next heat race to hit the track. Again, 16 laps of distance. Lines up 2x2 now as they roll into 3 and 4. General. Dogs in the north side bar grill 20T will lead us to the green flag. And we are green. And kind of getting rough here on the start. Docs unfortunately get shuffled back. SH4 in DN, and the Monster Gang 69 comes out to an early lead there. Taps the wall. K-Dog right there, right on his inside, trying to get around. They pull side by side down the front stretch. It's still SH4 in DN. Still has the lead. K-Dog trying to make that bottom work side by side again down the front stretch. They bottle SH4 Indian gets in the wall a little bit. It gives K-Dog a chance to get into the lead now. K-Dog, FTW17K, and the Signal Racing Products K1 Race Gear Pink Machine. He is in the lead now in the 17K.
Yeah, it's all good. Just back out.
G-Dog currently has the final transfer spot. He's working the high side. Trying to work that high side against Bong Rip 4207. He is in the green 420 car. He's in battling right now. He takes the inside lane, trying to get third place back. It's G-Dog who now has third place. J-Money trying to put his nose into the fight as well. J-Money in the contact gasket, Hillside Bank 13, gets it in there under Bong Rip, trying to fight for that fourth and final transfer spot. He's got it out of corner number 2 now. J-Money is your final transfer spot, being chased real hard by Bong Rip. K-Dog in the lead, followed by SH4 in DN. He's followed by G-Dog. J-Money currently holding that fourth and final transfer spot. Lots of great racing here. SH4 and DN trying to make that high side work.
Yes, I have.
The two
I have
dogs
E3.
on the bottom along with J-Money.
Yes, I
He
have.
get his battle up there for that third spot and second spot.
No. You are next.
Again, G-Dog. Now we got the dogs are the leaders right now. That's H4 trying to work back for second. He gets it out of corner number 2. It's giving J-Money a chance to kind of get up here as well. Couple of laps left. J-Money going to try to get up here and maybe steal third or second even. SH4, he's got second right now. G-Dog right there, J-Money right there as well. And that is the checkered flag.
Give me a photo result, J-Money. Right there. Get
Checkered
the photo
flag,
result right
it's
there.
K-Dog.
Everyone sit tight.
S. Let's see here. K-Dog's going to take the win. He's going to be followed by SH4 and DN. He's going to be followed by G-Dog, and J-Money, I think, squeaked out the fourth and final transfer spot. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you came to see right there here at Jacobs County. That's the kind of racing we think we can see for the next little bit here. The high side working, the low side working. Clayton, I don't know if you noticed there, the low side really seemed to be the one everybody's favored to, and it just made it for some awesome racing.
Absolutely, yeah. So, you know, it was kind of surprising to see that one sort out the way that it did. You know, in qualifying, we saw a lot of people up top really working that top side, and so in the heat, it was kind of wild to see everybody on the bottom. So, Interesting to see that. It'd be nice to see how that one works, how it works out later as the night goes on.
Absolutely. K-Dog, SH4N Team, and G-Dog, and J-Money will join us for the A feature this evening. Heat race number 3, getting to the loading area right now. That's Exotic 807, Big Money T11, Freezing Motorsports Walker XR23, and Cassidy BSMX Fluffy, Crayola Kid Race 4357, Tommy, followed by D-Min Sing 24, WFG Aurora 8925, followed by HR DRF Clamps M28 here in heat number 3.
Got it.
16 laps of distance here at the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. Live here at Jacobs County Motor Speedway here. It's the Hell on Wheels Racing League.
Three Wangles.
As we see there in that last heat, the tandem team of K-Dog and G-Dog, FTW 17K and 17T really making some noise. A 12.034 and a 12.096. The only two guys to capture that 12.0 time in a heat race together here so far. Good tandem team there. They both were really working that bottom really hard. Again, J-Money does get your final transfer spot in that heat. Again, we're lining up the next heat race now. Next heat race looks like this is Exotic 807, Big Money T11, Freezing Motorsport, Walker R1323, Cassidy BSMX Fluffy, Crayola Kid,
Sorry.
Race 4357, Tommy,
Just about. I'm looking for HYDRF Claps M28. We're missing one driver too.
HYDRF Claps M28. 12 cars going to take us 16 laps around the high banks of Jacobs County.
Missing
The
Aura.
Hell on Wheels Racing League. It is the St.
WFG Aura.
Patrick's Day Prelim.
Who are you missing?
WFG Aura.
Roll on. Scratch.
Okay. What about the 12th place guy?
Scratch.
Scratch? Okay, cool. So then, yeah, we got everybody then.
Roll it.
Okay. Just double checking.
Daddy, I can't find my books. Can't find them. And
Send invites. Let us know. You ready to join? I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you.
Dad, who's your sign? Dad, who's your paper? J-Money.
Good. Are you loading in yet?
Dad, what time is it? Mom, what time is it?
Alright. Back. Reason you get us a results photo.
Almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost.
And we're being led to the green flag. Exotic 807. Green is out. We're rolling with Big Money, Freezing Motorsports, and Walker 23.
I got this and this and this.
Exotic 807 trying to make that bottom work. Freezing's trying to squeeze his way into second. Exotic kind of moving in the back just a little bit. Big Money T11 out front. Freezing going to try to chase him down. Big Money T11 out in front being chased by Freezing Motorsports. Freezing Motorsports in the Days of Thunder throwback car. Big Money T11 with K1 Race Gear VP Racing Field 11. Trying to get around on that bottom. Freezing gets up into the wall. Gives third place a chance to look under him right there. Freezing trying to make that top side work. Gets up into the wall again. They're side by side for second.
What time is it?
Freezing tweezes back to third.
What time
Big
is
Money
it?
T11 just trying to crank out some laps here. Kind of gets up into the wall. It's going to let that field get right back to him. He's going to try to make that bottom work. Freezing up top. Big Money trying to stretch his way apart from the field. Picking off laps now. Rolling around the bottom, Freezing up top. Second place, also running the bottom as well. More people as we've gotten into it are running the bottom and trying to make the bottom work for heat racing. I don't know what we're going to see kind of later on in the A feature, but it looks like the bottom right now is the preferred line in the heat races. Just a couple of laps to go here in this race, number 3. Freezing Motorsports now going to be battled for that third place position. Kind of gets up there, kind of tags the wall just a little bit. Places 1, 2, 3, and 4 kind of separated themselves from the rest of the field. Big Money kind of on the top. Wall XXR 23 rolling along there in second. Race for 357 in the back there. Tommy racing along, kind of getting up into the wall just a little bit. Being some 24 there as well.
What time is it?
Big Money T11 out front still. Working that bottom.
It's 9:10. 9:10.
And the checkered flag has waved. The Big Money T11 is going to take the heat race victory. Racing just a little bit more spread out there in that heat race. Money T11 kind of gets through the field there. Started second. Led every lap there. Heat race number 3. While we are ready for race number 3 to get back to the lobby, we'll look at heat race lineup number 4. Shorty Slides, Dab Collector, Rifted Bad, Landon 101 RX GUE 7, Screwy 07, Braid W17B, Mr. Pistachio, P-Stroke Tree, Nick Pizza, and X Fast Frosty, and Stormbreaker will make up heat number 4. Heat number 2, heat number 3, Big Money, Wall XXR 23, Freezing Motorsports, and Exotic 807 will be the cats. Moving on to the A feature.
Yep.
Back on.
Could be blue. Four for heats. Top two can be. Yes.
I had 4 wrote down, but I think that was unassuming.
Almost one heat left.
What'd you say, Clayton?
One heat left.
Alright. This will be interesting. How many big mans are there?
Two.
Ooh,
Yes.
what, do I really start 16?
Official word over the World of Outlaw Radio here for the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. We are ready to fire engines for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 looks like this. Shorty slides, dab collector. Drifted bad, landed in 101 RX GUE 7. He's followed by Screwy 07. Followed by Braid W17B, Mr. Mustachio Popstroke Tree, Nick Pizza, Fast Frosty,
Barrel
Stormbreaker are the 12 cars that will take us here to the green flag again. 16 laps the distance. Here in the final heat race, the top 4 will move on to the A feature. 2x2 down the back stretch. They're going to roll into corners 3 and 4. Shorty Slides is going to lead us to the green flag. St. Patrick's Day Prelim for the Hell on Wheels Racing League. Here live on Twitch, Clayton 0416. Shorty Slides out of 4. He's got the green flag and we're green here. Shorty Slides takes that Fox number 24 down on the bottom side, down the back stretch. Which line is he going to go with? Dab Collector up top. They're side by side. Shorty Slides still has the edge. Dab Collector is going to squeeze the lead. Dab Collector now has the lead. Shorty Slides right there. RXGUE trying to get there as well. Little rough move, kind of getting in there to second, kind of moving Shorty Slides out of the way. Battle here for the 4th and final transfer spot. Drifted bad, has it right now. He's looking at the high side of Shorty out of 4. Dab Collector rolling around the bottom. He's got the lead right now. The Brick Fuel Racing Product Short Side Sports Bar and Grill Fan Tag 00. He's followed by RXGUE 7, the Compact Gaskets number 18. Followed right behind him is our man Shorty Slides in the Compact Gaskets Fox iRacing 24. He's all over RXGUE for that second spot, trying to get it back. He's moved out of the way for it just a little bit ago. Shorty's a guy that may come try to get you back. He's going to be right there. He's trying to get it right around him. He's trying to pull up side by side. RxGUE's go to the high side. They're close to side by side out of 2. Dab Collector trying to watch them kind of race and try to pull away from them. RxGUE taps the wall out of 4. They are racing hard here for the second spot. Shorty Slides and RxGUE. Shorty Slides has a little advantage. He's going to get under him into 2, out of 2 here. Side by side down the backstretch for it. Shorty trying to make it happen. Trying to get in under him. 1 and 2. The nose just a little bit too far down there on that berm. Side by side and out of 4 here. They got to get together there as they cross the start finish line. Shorty has to go down to the bottom, but he's going to be crisscrossed by RxG for second. They are right there. They are battling right here for it. It's Shorty Slides and RxGUE for second. Shorty slides it in there. He's got it. They touch. Kind of throws him up into the wall. I think Shorty got him at the line. What a race there for second. If you weren't watching that, you should have been. RxGUE and Shorty Slides putting on the exact show we thought we would see here at Jacobs County. They both kind of battled out through the bottom, kind of battled out on the top. At the end of the day, Dab Collector is going to run away with the last heat race win. Shorty Slides looks to be followed by RxGUE 7. What a race there in heat number 4. Like I said, exactly what I thought Jacobs County could produce for us. Unbelievable racing. Dab Collector, Shorty Slides does get second place there. He's followed by RxGUE. And P-Stroke Tree is going to be your final transfer spot. Big lap for Dab Collector. He was able to run a 12.020 in his heat race. Again, those top 4 will go on to the feature event. Lining up 2B mains now. Getting word that we are lining everything up.
Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire. Maybe we just don't belong. I say we set it on fire.
Yep.
Back here with Clayton in the booth. Clayton, heat races are over. What do you think? What we've seen a couple of heat races provide a lot of racing, but a couple just kind of paraded on one through the back there, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in a row. What do you think so far here racing here at Jacobs County?
I think it's been good. You know, the last race really produced a show. Crazy finish there between, who was it? RxGUE and Shorty Slides. Man, that was an awesome one. And you know, I gotta say, I kind of owe this group an apology. I feel like, because I was worried that we were gonna see a lot of contact tonight. But to be honest with you, it's been clean racing through the field. No real complaints from anyone or rough driving. So all in all, really good racing through the field.
Absolutely, which is exactly what everybody came here to see live on Twitch. Hell on Wheels Racing League. It's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here at Jacobs County Speedway in Jacobs County, North Carolina. We are getting the B mains ready to rock and roll right now.
No.
Yeah, and McCready, you're going to see in this B main, as the lineups are being posted in our chat right now, pretty stacked B mains through the field. It's going to be a pretty tough show. You know, 80% race, so you're looking at about 32 laps here. I think it's going to be an absolute slobber knocker here for 32 laps. And in the first B main, one person I want to kind of keep an eye on is Docs. Docs had a little wheel trouble at the start of his heat race. Ended up in the fence and finished last in his heat, so we're going to see him roll off in 13th. Got to make it all the way up to the second spot, but I believe he's got plenty of time to do it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think out of any of the tracks on this game, Jacobs might be one of the 2 or 3 tracks that you can start in the back and you can work your way through it very, very easily. So Doc's a guy that we know is really fast. Like you said, 32 laps around this place. Again, we're only going about 12.1 to 12.3 a lap, so not very much time, but a lot of laps still in a fast car. We know he has the fast car for it, so I think we can see him get up through there. Your B main lineup tonight, first B main, BZ3140, JMFN14, Bong Rip 4207, Tap Real Wade, Plum Elf, Lighten the Lamp in 6, Excellent Trail in 7, Playboy Mac in 8, Speed 7 Mile, Race Car Dude in 10th, Vito 610 in 11, followed by Mincing 02 in 12, followed by Doc, our fast qualifier of the unit.
Hey, Freeze, can you line up the B main?
Gun. 15th is H1 P12. Yeah, looks like we just got 14 for that first B main there.
My birthday party is
It looks like we are going to get people lined up, ready to go right now. While we're doing that, again, ladies and gentlemen, you can visit the concession stands. Visit the merchandise trailers there on the front stretch. Shirts, clothing, die-cast collectible headwear, everything for your favorite driver this evening, all available there on Souvenir Road there on the front stretch. Again, hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, all that fun stuff in the concession stand. And while they're lining up B main number 1, and send it to an ad. Guys, enjoy the music here.
Anybody know color for B main? There's 4.
Coco Man.
Okay. Yeah. What?
You're from Coco Man.
For those of you watching, we'll go to an ad break. Hang with us while we line up our B main.
Yeah, you start 14. Alright. All full of surprise. Come on, I'm coming for your door. Don't be giving me the door. I'm just kidding. You usually run pretty smooth over there. Usually. Okay.
Almania, accept your invite. Go ahead. Almania, accept the invite.
Mom, this line gonna be for this line gonna be for how we do it. Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching on the stream here, Clayton 0416, St. Patrick's Day prelim, Clayton's job right now is to
Big
get
money
the
is
A
what you
main
like.
lined up and set ready to go. We have a couple of guys on our team helping us out. They're lining up B main number 1 and B main number 2. All of our spotters are getting ready for their invites, and we're going to get on the track here shortly with B main number 1.
Occasionally, but I'm logging it on YouTube as well. Bad collector. Freezer.
I'm joining.
SH4 NDN. Accept that.
Here's coming standing.
John, go ahead.
I'm loading.
Walker, go ahead.
Is this a dash?
Nope. A main.
They're not in there.
40, go ahead.
So it looks like today, they're getting their 2-week spike pains. So that means that these spikes, these are their baby spikes, and now that they're 2 weeks old, we can paint them to be their permanent spikes before they go to the dinosaur park. So make sure you clean the spikes really good, okay?
His spikes are really dirty.
Yeah, make sure to wash those spikes. You're gonna give them water.
Yep. Waiting on 40 slides right now. Yep, accept that. You're just gonna sit in the lobby.
Lining up B main number 1 for the evening here.
G-Dog
St. Patrick's
back
Day
out.
Prelim. Hell on Wheels Racing League. Again, we're live here on Twitch, Clayton0416. Follow and subscribe to us on there. B main lineup number 1 looks like this. BZ3140, JMFN14, Bong Rip 4207. Factual Wang. We got Plum Elf,
G-Dog
followed
back
by
out,
Lightning
you're one
Away. Alex Latrell 23X, Playboy Mac, followed by Speed 7 Mile, Race Car Dude, Vito 610, Min Sing 02, Docs, and Just a Parts Guy. 14 drivers here, BA number 1. Soon to take the green flag here. Last lineup's being taken right now. Everybody getting onto the track. We'll be green here shortly. While waiting, again, souvenir programs,
G-Dog back
Merchandise
out,
row.
last call. Back
headwear,
out.
clothing, die-cast collectibles from all your favorite race car drivers are here at the concession stand. Pick up a shorty slide, as well as popcorn, beer, all the great snacks for the kids here to watch the
Back
racing
out,
here at
G-Dog.
the high banks of Jacobs County in Jacobs County, North Carolina.
Ready to go? As soon as you're set, roll it. We'll run 2 first.
Mommy, my tummy is hurting.
B main number 2 lineup looks like this. BSM X Fluffy,
G-Dog, go ahead.
SCXEWY, Acity 6029, Right Bad, Crayola Kid, Ray W17B, Tommy 15T, Human Sing 24, and Race 4357. Couple of really good drivers here in B main number 2. I think B main number 2 may actually hit the track before B main number 1.
Maybe that.
9 guys, looks like they're almost ready to rock and roll. A main lineup getting there as well.
Okay, let's go. Reason is. What's up? Reason, as soon as you get your lineup set and ready to go, when your B main hits the track, go ahead and jump into the A main. Get done to send you an invite, and then finish that lineup. I've got top 10 lined up now.
First B main to hit the track is
Ready,
getting
Michael?
ready to rock and roll right now. 2 by 2. 32 laps
Here it
the
comes.
distance
Here it
around the
comes.
high banks of Jacobs County Speedway. BSM Fluffy and SCXWY leading us to the green flag.
Guys, for the A, if someone lags out before the race starts, we'll go back to the lobby. We got 10 setting for a bit, so if anybody lags, we'll go back to the lobby, redo lineup, and then run it.
Here we are rolling down the back stretch into 3 and 4. The SMX Fluffy will take the green flag here in just a moment. And We are green here on B main number 1. And Fluffy kind of gets out to the early lead. He's got the early lead right now. Lots of jostling for position back here in the back. Acted bad back there. Bray W17B trying to fight his way to the front. Crayola Kid as well. Tommy trying to work his way up front, trying to work his way into those top 2 positions. Again, ladies and gentlemen, are the ones that are going to get on to the A feature. Right now, Lifted Bad in the White Bear Metal Works number 2 is your current transfer spot. BSM Fluffy in the D10 car. He is rolling around, making that bottom work. Now, Clayton, if you're in the booth here, what do you think? I mean, a lot of guys running the bottom here in this B main, couple guys upstairs as well.
Yeah, you know, out front you've got BSM Fluffy. He's really cruising on the bottom, and he's very, very consistent. So really impressive to watch him around the bottom. But you've got a couple guys up top who are really getting around there good as well. Just a little bit riskier line, and then looks like Rifted Bad actually is running a kind of unorthodox groove. He's running the top and 1 and 2, and bottom and 3 and 4. So interested to see how that works over the course of this 32 lap main.
I agree. You know, for me, I think that's backwards. For me, I think there's a lot more room on the high side in 3 and 4 than there is in 1 and 2. So, like you said, very interesting line he is running there. But he's trying to make it work, and it looks like he's trying to close down the Fluffy there.
Yeah, and you know, pretty impressive race. Pretty impressive race. You know, the first couple laps we had Fluffy got out early and kind of did his thing, but second through fourth, it was a 3-way battle for that second spot early on, and really a pretty clean race all in all. So pretty fun to watch those guys go at it back there.
Absolutely. First and second are kind of clicking over laps now, trying to pull away from third is Rifted Bad. Just kind of clicking off laps here. SCXEWY, he's trying to chase down Rifted Bad right now, trying to get that second place position. And the biggest part with running that top line is when you get up into that fence, it really kills the speed. You need to allow people to kind of catch into you. Okay, kind of just running their laps here, kind of clicking off laps one by one. Kind of in that 12.0, 12.1 second bracket. BSM Fluffy, the D10, still out front, still just clicking laps away on the bottom. Lifted Bad trying to catch him, but right now he's also trying to pull away from third place to guarantee his spot into the feature this evening. He's in the White Bear Fantac number 2, rolling around down on the bottom. Lifted Bad has put some space in between himself and third place. Simply Lifted Bad running lap after lap together, trying to pull away from the field. Both making the bottom work. Be interesting to see how many guys are fighting for that bottom position in that A feature tonight. BSM Fluffy, Rifted Bad, pulling away from the field. It'd be interesting to see too if we're going to get to left traffic here. I don't know if we will in the B main. Not a lot of cars. That A main, it'd be interesting to see what line and how fast people are able to move through lap traffic for those leaders. Again, BSM Fluffy out in the lead right now. Rifted Bad has your second place transfer spot. And right now, Rifted Bad even trying to close it here on BSM Fluffy. He's within about 2 car lengths here. Trying to get there. Just a couple laps left here. Rifted Bad trying to get right up on the back tail bumper of the SM Fluffy. Trying to give us a little race here. They both have moved away from the field. They're both just logging laps here on the bottom.
Not sure.
And Rifted Bad right on the tail end. And out of 4 to the checkered flag, BSM Fluffy and Rifted Bad will be your transfer spot.
Then jump over to the A. Good race, guys.
BSM Fluffy and Rifted Bad will be the ones to move on to the A feature tonight.
We'll run an ad break for a moment. We'll catch you guys in just a moment. Freezes should be working on lineup now.
Lineup set. Ready to rock.
Go ahead, send invite, and let us know when to join.
Back here and ready to roll here with the next B main. Again, the top 2 will transfer 32 laps the distance. Lineup looks like this. BZ 3140, JM FN14, Bong Rib 4207, Capture Way, Plum Elk, Light in the Lamp in 6th, X Latrell 23X in 7th, Playboy Mac in 8th, Speed 7 Mile in 9th, Race Car Dude in 10th, Vito 610 and 11th, Mincing 02 in 12th, Donks in 13th, Just a Parts Guy in 14th. Looks like we are getting ready to rock and roll here with that second B main.
Let us know when to accept. Okay, Freezing, go ahead and line up the A. You need an invite from P-Dubs. Or I'm sorry, from Dunn. Okay.
And out of 4, we are green. BZ3140 in the Monster Games car takes the lead. Not so fast. The J14 comes around on top. He's kind of into the wall just a little bit.
Come on, guys, get it together.
Everybody jostling for position. They are 5 wide out of 2 down the back straightaway. I didn't even think 5 wide was possible here at Jacobs County, but these guys are finding a way. Slide jogs, beating and banging back in the field. BZ3140's like, keep doing that and let me keep pulling away here in the Contech MSD number 2. He's followed very closely in second, who is right there, going to try to take the bottom side, going to try to take the lead away. Not able to pull it off here out of 4. Leading in through the field here, 32 laps the distance here in the second B main. The St. Patrick's Day Prelim here for the on Wheels Racing League. Going back through the field here. Lots of battling back through the field. There's Dax, our fast qualifier. BZ3140 still your leader at this point. Trying to click off laps. Hillman first and second, trying to pull away a little bit. Trying to secure their spot into the big 80 lap feature. Clayton Beasy kind of moving all over the racetrack, just trying to find a way to get out away from at least third place. We're trying to move away from second, but he's using the whole track.
Absolutely, yeah. Beasy really running every line. I mean, he's got to make it hard for JMFN, who's sitting in second, to kind of plan. You know, if he does get to him, where does he make the move to try to pass?
May not be a bad way to do it here, Jacob, where your pass has to be very accurate here, whether you're on the top or the bottom. And of course, JMFN 14 trying to pull away from third spot there as well to try to get into that A feature.
Yeah, for sure. And keep an eye back there on that third place car, Playboy Mac. I do believe that he is reeling in the field, so plenty of time left. Very well could get to that final transfer spot.
Maybe he can put us on the show like Shorty and the other cat from the 4th heat race. Maybe they can put us on the show here for that last transfer spot into the A. Beasy just trying to pull away right now from JMFN 14. Clicking off laps now for BEZ3140. Kind of been consistent with that top line a little bit. .32 laps the distance here. The final B main. Again, the top 2 will transfer.
Yeah, it's posted in general.
Easy JMFN 14 clicking laps away together, kind of pulling away from the field. JMFN 14 trying to even get close here to BEZ 3140. Lots of great racing back in the pack as well. Beasy has to be just a little bit careful about getting too high running the top side. If he gets into that wall, he could let JMFN 14 get close to him. I think that's exactly what JMFN's thinking is, come on, get in that wall just a little bit more, let me get there. Not too many laps left, and it looks like they're the two to kind of pull away with it so far.
Take that when you get it.
BZ 3140 and JMFN 14. Your top two transfers to the A right now. JMFN has about a full straightaway lead over third place.
Hey, money. Hey, money, can you take that?
Right there, JMFN trying to get to BZ 3140. He is right there. He's pulled within a couple of car lengths here of the lead. Can he get there and make the pass? He's trying to get closer. Almost gets up to the back bumper. He's right
parked
there.
on the track.
Oh, we have somebody parked on the track, and that's going to cause a big collision for BZ 3140. I'm not sure who that was. I don't know if that was Vito 610 or somebody else. Easy 3140 still able to stay in the transfer spot. JMFN 14 able to somewhat take advantage of a tough situation there. And it looks like the checkered flag has waved. JMFN 14, BZ 3140 are your transfers.
Somebody let me know when XO's in.
JMFN 14 fortunate of a car kind of getting crossed up in the speedway there and kind of collecting there with BZ 3140. And JMFN 14 will be your winner here of the final B main. Coming BZ 3140, we'll move on to our feature event this evening.
Alright, I got that. B-main transfer.
BSM Fluffy Rifted Bound. JMFN 14 and BZ 3140 are your transfers out of the B main this evening. Moving on now. Staging is getting place for tonight's A main. It's the St. Patrick's Day prelim here, Jacobs County, here in Jacobs County, North Carolina, the high banks of Jacobs County. I think we're going to go 80 laps the distance here.
We'll talk after.
There is not
What's
a
that?
main shot.
Yeah, I did. It's in the general chat now. Yeah,
Is JMF in the A-main line here?
the same type. And we're just a few cars away from having our A main lineup set. Yeah, and then let's get a quick interview too with Crayola.
All right.
Joining me up here in the booth, Hell on Wheels owner Crayola Kid 10. Crayola, thanks for joining us here up here in the booth. What's your thoughts so far on racing this evening?
Yeah, man, it's pretty good. Going pretty good. Didn't make the A main, but really good racing. Like seeing 2 lanes of racing, and just happy to put this event on.
Absolutely. Like you said, great racing tonight. Something that's really setting us up for the future for the race here next month. Tell us a little bit more about Hell on Wheels League, what you guys do every week, every month. Kind of take the video watchers here through that.
Yeah, man. So we race Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We run supers, UMPs. Used to run big blocks. Now we run 360s and 410s, and pretty much just like any other league.
That's awesome. You guys have a lot of. Do you have a lot of following? Tell us how many followers you see throughout the week.
Yeah, we get about 15 to 20 cars per night. About 100 members, close to 100 members in the server. So pretty good, if you ask me. Happy with it.
Absolutely, and I think as we know too, this game is growing. More people are playing it. More people are wanting to play it, and it's leagues like you do that make it a lot more fun for us that are online. We like playing in leagues, and we like racing for money. As we look here to the A feature, do you have anybody offhand that you kind of see as a favorite for the A feature tonight?
Not really. This track, it's really a bit of whoever gets lucky, but K-Dog is always really fast in our league. And I know Dab Collector's fast, and Dunn has just joined our league, and he's a really fast guy.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of great drivers. I mean, from us, Friesen Motorsports is a guy who could work his way through this field. You get Shorty Slides there, who put on a wonderful show in the heat race and can work his way through the field. 80 laps the distance. I think it's wide open. Like you said, K-Dog. I like how we have K-Dog and G-Dog in this kind of a team tandem going on. So,
Right.
Again, thank you for joining us in the booth. And we look forward to doing more stuff with you here in the future.
Right, thanks for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are set with the A main, 80 laps the distance here at Jacobs County. It's the St. Patrick's Day Prelim, and let's look at your starting lineup. In 20th, we have Rifted Bad. 19th, BZ 3140. In 18th, BSS Fluffy. In 17th, it's JMFN14. In 16th, it's Stroke Tree. 15th is Exotic 807. 14th is P-Dubs. 13th is J Money, and 12th it's RXGUE7, and 11th it's Friesen Motorsports, and 10th it's Extreme Jaguar 58, 9th is G-Dog FTW17G, in 8th it's the Shorty Slides, in 7th we have Walker 23, in 6th it's Dunn 205, in 5th it's SH4NTN, in 4th is Dab Collector, 3rd is Big Money T11, and your front row for the A feature this evening, Kyle Mania 10, and on the pole is K-Dog FTW17K. That is your lineup for 80 laps here at the high banks of Jacobs County, in Jacobs County, North Carolina. We are set to roll onto the field here. We're going to have 80 laps the distance, the high banks here. 80 laps. Look forward to a lot of racing here. We're going to get going here shortly. You guys counting down?
We'll run a quick ad break. Hang tight as we get ready for our A main. Gotcha.
Let me know when we're back from the ad.
Alright, Clayton, you want an invite?
I got it. You got 10 seconds, McGrady.
How much?
9 seconds.
I'm already loaded in.
If anybody doesn't make it, scream it out before the race. We're back.
2 by 2 here lined up on Jacobs County Speedway, the high banks here in North Carolina. We are set. 80 laps the distance here. K-Dog and Kyle Mania are going to take us to the green flag.
Everybody in?
And here we go. K-Dog taking us out of corner number 4. Green flag here in the A feature. K-Dog, big money right there. Done 205 on the high side. Everybody trying to make something work here. We are 5 wide back there in the back. Kind of right there in the middle pack here. K-Dog trying to see all that racing behind him as he pulls out in his Coastal K1 race gear 17K. He's got the lead right now. Big money in second. Kyle Mania in third. Again, 80 laps the distance. Everybody just going to try to get in and run their line and see who they can chase down. K-Dog out in front.
Freezing, careful about running up the track, buddy.
Shorty Slides has made his way from 8th to 5th very quickly. Again, K-Dog, big money. Running first and second. Dam Collector in third. Kyle Mania in fourth. And Shorty Slides got passed up just a hair. Walker 23. He's looking under Kyle Mania right now for fourth. The battle heating up for fourth position here with Walker 23. He's almost got the position taken away on Kyle Mania, who's trying to get him back on the top there, side by side down the front stretch there. Shorty Slides right there as well, freezing right there as well. And we're 3 wide here for fourth. Shorty in the bottom, Walker in the middle. We're slammed together down the backstretch here. Walker has it for the moment. Shorty there, freezing there as well. Battle heating up here for fourth place. This is the racing we can see. Out front, K-Dog clicking out laps. Kyle Mania there too, freezing. Shorty Slides. All the battle there for the fourth position. Lots of cars just kind of packed in together here. Shorty Slides running in fifth, trying to track them down here. Again, 80 laps the distance here. Still plenty of time for all these drivers to make a move. Shorty under Walker for fourth, and he's got it as they move into corner number 1. Kyle Mania battling with Freezing Motorsports.
Hey, Walker, that's a warning.
Pushes Shorty Slides up the racetrack. Shorty's going to try to get back under him here. He's going to try to get back under him out of 4. Side by side at the line there. Great racing here going on for fourth. Up front, K-Dog, Big Money, Dab Collector kind of separating themselves from the field. All 3 are running the bottom. The battle here for fourth with Shorty Slides. got it right now over Walker, just barely. Still side by side, battling it out really hard for fourth.
Shorty lagged out.
Shorty has unfortunately lagged out as Walker's going to take on with fourth. Dab Collector here rolling along in third, trying to catch down Big Money and K-Dog. K-Dog up there just logging laps, Big Money right behind him, trying to make that battle for the first position spicy if they can do it. Friesen Motorsports now running, trying to run down Walker on the high side. Kyle Mania right there as well. There, Friesen trying to stay out of the wall just a little bit.
25 laps in.
25 laps down. Plenty of year to go as everybody just tries to get into a rhythm here. K-Dog in Big Money. The battle for the lead starting to heat up. As K-Dog goes down the backstretch here, he can start to see lap traffic. Lap traffic will definitely play a huge factor in this to see who's going to win this thing. K-Dog pretty much has kept that front end of the car on the bottom throughout the corners. Big Money is right there pretty much following right in the tire tracks of him every move he makes. Tough thing about running the bottom two, as you come out of 2 and out of 4, you got to be careful not to get up into that wall right through the halfway point of the straightaway. It can really pinch that car and slow it down. Big Money is right there. He has now moved to the high side to try to get around K-Dog. Got up into the wall just a touch. Kind of lets K-Dog stay right into the groove here. Big Money falling in right along here on the bottom. Big Money right there on the back bumper. Lap traffic getting closer. 5 cars ahead. Big Money sticks his nose in right there, trying to get by him. I don't know, Big Money might have to take the top side around to see if he can get by him. K-Dog running a pretty diamond line out of the corner, gets to the top peak of the straightaway, dives it back into the corner. He's closing in on JNFN 14, who was running along at the rear of the field. Lap traffic again is going to be a factor for these two leaders. He was pulled away by a full straightaway over third place. Big Money, they almost touched there out of 2, almost side by side. Big Money trying to get his nose in under there. Great battle for the lead here. Big Money there in the middle. K-Dog still on the bottom. Big Money trying to find a way around him. I don't know if they will. They are very close to lap traffic here. JNFN 14, Big Money right there. They almost get together. They are right there. 2 by 2. K-Dog up the track. It's going to give Big Money a chance on the bottom. Big Money on the bottom. K-Dog on the top. Lap traffic there. Big Money makes the slider work. K-Dog throws it back down to the bottom, and we're side by side. It's Big Money, and lap traffic is now a thing. 5 cars in front of the leaders trying to get out of the way. They're battling. It's still Big Money and K-Dog. Big Money through the lap traffic. K-Dog still having to fight with them.
Lap traffic don't race the leaders.
And now the 2 leaders are through, and that lap traffic has definitely played a large role there as Big Money was able to take the lead, and he's got the lead now in front of K-Dog. Again, they have over a full straightaway lead from third place, so it's right now it's just these cats right here. Friesen Motorsports
Be
back
careful
here.
running up the track, buddy.
Kyle Mania back there as well. K-Dog is moving to the high side to see if he can log some quick laps and get back up there to Big Money. K-Dog in the K1 race gear, Bicknell Racing Products, iRacing 17K, chasing down Big Money. He's in the Compact Gaskets, Bicknell Racing Products 11J. Got the lead right now. Really able to just put in laps here. 3 more lap traffic cars, 4 more lap traffic cars just ahead within racing distance. Big Money has put a little space in between him and K-Dog.
How many laps you got?
Iomania and Friesen trying to catch up to them. 49 laps down. 31 to go. Friesen and Kyle Mania here going back at it here, back in the middle of the pack here. Great racing as we go back to the front. Big Money just logging laps, trying to pull away. K-Dog back there a little bit. If Big Money can get through this next set of lap traffic here, if he can get through them pretty easily and unscathed, he might be able to run away with this. He's put about half a straightaway lead on K-Dog. 4 lap cars ahead of him. He's catching to him just about half a second a lap here, it looks like. It's Drifted Bad is right here in front of him as well. Big Money now into him. He puts 1 car, another lap down here. He's going to set his sights after Drifted Bad here to put a little bit more space in between him and K-Dog. Now he's pulled away from K-Dog about 3/4 of the front stretch at least. Trying to get around Drifted Bad as well. Big Money, logging laps in the bottom. Gets right under Rifted Bad. He's going to get right around Rifted Bad. That puts 2 cars in between Big Money and K-Dog. That might be hard. That might do it. If Big Money can stay out of trouble, that might do it there. Ad Collector running along here in 3rd. He's trying to see if he can get to K-Dog here. Again, those top 3 spots are pretty coveted. Looks like Drifted Bad has lagged out. Big Money, K-Dog, Ad Collector are your top 3. Rolling along. Big Money rolling along, putting in laps. 2 more lap cars ahead of him. 1 lap car in between him and 2nd place K-Dog. Everything looks perfect for Big Money right here. Clicking down lap after lap. I'd say if he can get these 2 lap cars taken down, that might just do it. He's got J Money right in front of him here. He's going to try to get around J Money. Put it down lap after lap here. It's Big Money K-Dog and Dab Collector.
How many left? 10 to go.
10 laps to go. Big Money K-Dog Dab Collector. Big Money has moved out to pretty much a full straightaway lead. He's under J Money right now to put another car a lap down. The K1 race gear contact gaskets 11J moving along the bottom perfectly right now. That car is plumb hooked up to the bottom. He's just ripping off lap after lap after lap. Big Money, K-Dog, and Dab Collector is your 1, 2, 3. Again, the K1 race gear contact gaskets 11J. Got the nose of the car stuck right down to the bottom where he's had it all night. He's got a full straightaway lead on K-Dog. Trying to bring it home here in the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. Hell on Wheels Racing League. It's Big Money, K-Dog, and Dab Collector. He's under the lap car at J Money right now. Gets by J Money. Just a couple of laps left here for Big Money. Rolling around on the bottom. One to go. And all alone, like the chess club president on prom night, it's Big Money. He's in the Bicknell Racing Products K1 race gear, contact gaskets 11J. He's going to take the St. Patrick's Day Prelim.
I'm sending party invites to the top 3.
Big Money. Big Money, K-Dog, and Dab Collector are the big winners this evening in the St. Patrick's Day Prelim. 80 laps we went around Jacobs County, the high bank, and it was Big Money who battled through lap traffic early with K-Dog. We knew it was going to be a factor. He was able to kind of get around through lap traffic a little bit better than K-Dog. Once he was through that little group, he was able to just put the laps down and turn into the victory there. Big Money, make sure your audio is included in the stream and I'll start asking you questions.
All right, I'm good to go.
It's Big Money T11, the contact. K1 race gear 11J. Big Money, congratulations on 80 laps around the high banks. Tell us about your victory there.
Well, it started out pretty rough. K-Dog, he jumped out to about a 1 second lead there, and I was trying to get away from the third place car, and I got him in my sights, and I just sat there and I rode behind him for 20, 25 laps, and I waited for him to slip up a little bit. I got into him a little bit. I didn't really mean to, but maybe there ain't no hard feelings there. And then I got by him and got some lap cars in between us, and that was all she wrote.
New lap traffic would be an issue here at this track. There's not a lot of room when you get 3 or 4 cars together. Tell us about navigating through that lap traffic and how hard that was.
Well, when we first got up to it there, the first group of lap cars, they was all packed pretty tight together. But after we got by them, it wasn't really bad at all. I came up on a group of 2, I think, one time, but all of them for the most part did a pretty good job at moving up and giving the leader some room. They all did a good job.
Absolutely. Tell me too about running the bottom. For some people, they like to run the top there, but it looks like really you and K-Dog and Dab Collector were able to get around the bottom. Tell us why you like to run the bottom there.
Well, man, honestly, that bottom, dude, if you get it hooked up right, it just drives itself. You go in there and you turn it, you make the right turn at the right time, and it pretty much drives itself through the corner for you. Every now and then I'll hit the high line, to try and get a good lap time or something, or there's a car I can't get around on the bottom, I'll move up to the top, and try to get on his outside and get me a couple good runs and get by him, and then I'll move right back. I mean, I even tried it on K-Dog a couple of times, but he was quick enough. He was keeping me from doing that, so I knew I was just gonna have to sit there and be patient and ride behind him until he made a mistake. And sure enough, he did, and I got my nose under him. And like I said, I bumped him a little bit. Maybe there ain't no hard feelings.
No worries there. We know sometimes rubbing is racing, but we're going to be glad to have you in the big event next month. How do you feel about that?
Well, ever since I heard it was Jacobs was announced, to be the track, I've been pretty confident. That's always been one of my favorite tracks ever since I started playing the game, and I've really been looking forward to it. To be honest with you, I didn't have a good showing at Charlotte. That track, the racing at Charlotte ain't nothing compared to the racing at Jacobs. It ain't. It's a lot more driving, involved at Jacobs. A lot better racing, and overall I feel like it's a better track. And like I said, I've been really looking forward to it, and I was glad to be able to come out here and show everybody what I got.
Absolutely. Well, Big Bunny, we can't wait to see you here next month in the big St. Patrick's Day race. Thanks for joining us up here, and congratulations again tonight.
Oh, yeah. Thank y'all, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, K-Dog FTW17K here joining us in the booth for the second place finish. K-Dog, talk to us about that race. I know it's tough. You got out to the lead there and got into some lap traffic. It gets tough. Talk to us about the race there. Absolutely. You're locked into the big race. How do you feel about the big race? Do you feel good about Jacob? Do you feel like he can make the show there? Absolutely, I totally agree. Talk to us about your strategy there. Again, kind of like Big Money, running the bottom. Do you prefer the bottom line there all the time?
Hey, McCready, we've got no audio for him. K-Dog, go to your party and make sure your audio is included. The box is checked, audio included. McCready, we've got no audio.
Alright, I got it.
K-Dog, go to your party and make sure your audio is included.
All right, so K-Dog, again, talk to us about, running the bottom there, trying to run through that lap traffic. That was tough, but talk to us about it and, how tough it is to run through lap traffic there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to run through lap traffic since they're running your line, so you gotta find a way around them or just wait till they open the door and stuff. But Big Money did a good job waiting patient, and I made a mistake and he just got his note under, and then I tried to follow his line to see, and then after that I just started falling back. But then again, just glad to come home second and be locked in.
Absolutely. Well, K-Dog, we do have you locked into the big race here next month. Are you excited? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm really looking I'm really looking towards it. I ran the Heartbreaker, but I really feel confident at Jacobs, so we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that's K-Dog FTW17K. He finishes in second place. K-Dog, we'll see you in a month or so.
Alright, thank you.
Got no audio for Dad Collector. He doesn't have a mic. We won't get him tonight.
Yo.
And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like that will conclude Hell on Wheels Racing League. It's the St. Patrick's Day Prelim.
Yo.
Big Money took the 80-lap feature, followed by K-Dog, and then followed by Dad Collector. Those three gentlemen are entered into the big race here, St. Patrick's Day. The big show here at Jacobs County in Jacobs County, North Carolina. that will do it for us on Twitch. Clayton0416. Again, you can go back in the archives. You can watch this. You can subscribe. You can follow and follow along as we grow here. Again, Hell on Wheels Racing League. That was the St. Patrick's Day prelim. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Follow and follow along as we grow here. Again, Hell on Wheels Racing League. That was the St. Patrick's Day prelim. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll